Alright, hello and welcome to this Let's Build series. Let me just go ahead and set my timer real quick. There we go, 15 minutes and counting. So, in this series I'm going to be building another split level house. I think this one is going to have either 2 or 3 bedrooms. It's going to be a pretty different layout compared to some of the others that I built so far, but hopefully it'll turn out nice and we'll just kind of see how it goes. So, the basic materials I'm using for this are birch wood and green stained clay and sandstone. Eventually there will probably be more materials used, but for the time being I'm just trying to find these stairs. There we go. Yeah, for the time being those are kind of the basic materials for this house. So I've put these down already just to kind of give myself an idea of what exactly goes where and all that stuff, kind of relative to the size of the yard and all that. So that's what all that stuff's for. So what I'm doing right now is starting on what will eventually be the part of the house where the bedrooms are. And let's go ahead and bring that up 3 blocks. And then this is basically the first half of the house. What else? Well, let's get some wool here real quick and just fill this part in. There we go. So let's see, so that's done. Now I need 2 blocks like so, and then another 3. Then I'll go ahead and fill this in, and we'll start on what will eventually be the living room. So that will be 4 blocks wide. I have 5. And there we go. So I'll go ahead and fill in these windows here. Alright, now we'll do the space between these 2 sides, and we'll put in some stairs as kind of an archway type thing. That's pretty much all I'm going to need those for. So now let's go ahead and build back here about 12 blocks maybe. I think that'd be reasonable. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so that leaves space for about 11 blocks on the lower level and 12 on the upper floor, I think. If we were to divide it here, I guess that'd be 5 blocks. Actually, let's bring it in by maybe 2 blocks. That's actually a bit too large for my liking. So that's 4 on this side. Alright, that'll be fine. So, let's see, this will be that. And we'll bring this up and bring it on over. Alright. Now we'll just go ahead and bring this along around the whole perimeter of the house. Let me turn my brightness up to bright. Oh, cancel. Video settings. Right, there we go. Just so we can actually see without me having to basically pause the recording to sleep. So that's 3 blocks, and then 4. And we'll have this as a window for the garage. And I broke that block. Alright, so let's see. So this will be just kind of thinking out loud here. I have the wool, okay. So that's the garage. I don't know where exactly the door is going to be. That's just a placeholder. So let me put in a door out to the backyard and a window. So that's that. Now let me go ahead and lay down the base of the upper level. And I'll go ahead and fill this in. I know it looks a bit odd now, but it'll take shape much more nicely in the coming moments. So it's all good, basically. I'm just filling in the ceiling for this part of the lower level and what will eventually be the floor of the upper level. Alright, just go ahead and do that. And continuing on. Alright, so I'll go ahead and wall off the bedroom here. And yeah, basically rinse and repeat for that. So these are both 4 blocks wide. This one's 4 by 4, and this one will probably be 4 by 4 too, which I think are reasonably decent dimensions for the bedrooms. But that's just my opinion. I mean, at least in this sort of scale I build in, I think it's pretty decent, but I don't know. I mean, I guess relative to some other people's stuff, it is kind of small, but oh well. So let's see, this is 4 by 4, and so is this. Alright, so probably end up moving the door down a little ways. And this will be the bathroom. And we'll just keep on going with the floor here. Actually, we don't need to do that part. And let's keep going. There we go. Okay. So actually, I can go ahead and get rid of that. I didn't realize that was going to be there. Okay, moving on. To the bathroom. And should I butt into this by 1 block? I think I will. So I can basically keep the bedroom, or the bathroom rather, the same size, while adding just 1 more block for the kitchen. Because the kitchens, you know, always end up being pretty big, and well, actually, what I could do with this instead is make the bathtub here, put the vanity there. That would work. Again, I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now, so pardon me if I don't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and fill in this wall. And that leaves quite a bit of space for the kitchen and dining area. Or maybe not quite a bit, but more than there was before, definitely. So that's ultimately the goal. So, mission accomplished, I guess. Alright, now before we move too far into the interior and all of that, let's go ahead and get a start on the roof. And for that, I'm going to use stone slabs, quartz slabs, and quartz blocks. So I'll start with the stone slabs here, as you can see. And let's keep going here. And we'll do quartz slabs now. Quartz blocks, quartz slabs. Let's just go ahead and go all the way around here. There we go. All right. So next set of things. All right. So that's that. Let's fill this in. Move that up a block. And quartz slabs, quartz blocks again, up another block. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's bring this on down to the other side. This is always the most boring part, is doing the roof of these things. It's just real tedious. So, I think I'm nearing 15 minutes at this point. Let's see. Okay, now I'm only at about 10, which is good, actually, because that way I can finish off the roof and then end this episode pretty neatly, without a cliffhanger or going over 20 minutes like I did with a couple of the episodes in the 4-level split series. And, you know, I mean, not that 20-plus minute episodes are a bad thing. It's just that, you know, like I had said a while ago, Or even maybe recently, I don't really remember. It probably was recently, actually, now that I think of it. But anyway, like I said, 20-minute episodes aren't bad. It's just that, you know, at least for me anyway, you know, it kind of gets almost tedious in a way. You know, it's like you almost have to make time for the, you know, just to watch the video, and that's not how it has or should be. I mean, maybe it's different for other people. Maybe people have more flexible schedules or whatever, but I don't know. For me, anything that's more than probably 15 to 17 minutes usually just ends up being something that I watch in the background while I do work or whatever. So I guess it kind of steals from the experience and devalues the video. I mean, but that's ultimately just my opinion. So I don't know. Okay. So now I'm just gonna work on the roof over the garage here, as you can probably see. And let's go ahead and do more of these. Alright, so there's that. Now let's do the quartz for this. And there we go. Alright, very nice. Now, let's move back into the interior of the house. And, well, let's do the ceilings first and foremost. And then after this, I guess I'll work a bit on the lower level. As usual, I'll probably take a break between this episode and the next one to do some stuff in MC Edit. Oh, I just fell down the stairs. And, yeah, that's just the usual basic sort of stuff, like clearing out the basement and doing the driveway and the garage floor and possibly a couple of other things. I don't really know what else there would be to do, though. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot else to do, at least in this session, beyond this stuff. Or not this session, but this episode. I always seem to use the two interchangeably, more or less, even though that's usually not the case. I mean, they usually aren't interchangeable. So let's go ahead and put in the glowstone and these will basically be finished with that. What else? You know, actually, I don't need to do MC Edit for this. This is literally just one layer of dirt that I have to get rid of. So, there we go. Done and dusted. That was so difficult. Oh my goodness. I'm being sarcastic in case you didn't realize. Not to be condescending or anything, but there have been numerous times in real life where I'm obviously, or at least I would think obviously, using sarcasm and people don't seem to get it at all. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I speak in so much of a monotone that it's like people don't realize that there's supposed to be, you know, any kind of difference. I don't know. Maybe I'm just that boring of a person, which I definitely would think is a possibility. Alright, so that's the door for the garage. Yeah, that's a stairway. Alright, alright. Making progress. Okay, what else? So I'm gonna have a bedroom down here. 4x4. Just trying to think. I guess this could be the utility room. Like the furnace on this side, washer and dryer. I don't know why I'm using glowstone for this, but so then I guess I could have a bathroom here with like the well, let's wall this stuff first and foremost, and then we'll get to actual details of it. Actually, we can make that a full size window. Same with this one. And let's go ahead and do that. Another full-size window, and let's wall this off now. Let us see. Yeah, so I guess I could have the shower slash toilet, or tub, and the toilet. Okay, I guess that would work. So we'll use nether brick for the basically tiles down here. We'll grab some brown wool for the carpet, and there is my timer. So let me just go ahead and do that stuff real quick, and that'll basically be the end of this episode. So that's the carpet. Put the door in. Some more wool. Actually, we'll put in like a little handrail or something there next time. Do the walls. And we'll, I guess we'll use stone slabs for the floor in here. Alright, put in the door there. Wool. Okay, so obviously there's still a lot of work to be done, but you can see here basically the house is starting to take shape, and I think it looks pretty decently nice. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. In the next episode we'll probably be working on the interior. There's not really a whole lot to do with that, actually. Just going by the shape it's in right now, or the state it's in, I should say. So that'll probably be a shorter episode, and then after that there will be landscaping and such, and then that'll pretty much be it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like or a comment or subscribe or whatnot. If not, then please feel free to leave some constructive criticism before you go. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode.